Hello, I'm Timmy, and welcome to Planet Crafter. This is the first update I have, video I have for the update 7 since it has dropped. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to talk not only about the gas extractors, which was going to be our main subject for today, but also to what we do to start off with the update 7. Because there's a lot of new things in update 7 from the previous one, and you have to do certain things in order for to start with continuing on with all the new and improved things that are in update 7. uh, the number one thing you should really do before you do anything else is you should update your deconstruct microchip. So as you might see here, you have your deconstruct microchip. Now it needs to be updated. So if we go over to our crafting machine here, you'll see there's the microchip deconstruct here, and right next to it is the microchip deconstruction T2. Now, what you need for that is a methane cartridge, a microchip deconstruction, the T1 that's here, as well as zeolite. Okay, so what you have to do is you go inside your inventory, you unequip the gear with the microchip, which is just left click, and then you can build yourself a new microchip deconstruction tier 2, just like that there, and then you equip that. Now the microchip will allow you to deconstruct everything like before, but it will also allow you to deconstruct some things that are inside the Rex. They look like little computer servers. And what you do is when you deconstruct them, the materials you get are circuit boards. Now, circuit boards are needed to construct new things in Update 7. But we'll review that in another episode. We're just going to go through this basically to assume that you already have the circuit board. And I'll show you in another video of how to do that. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to talk today about the gas extractors. Now, you should probably already have a gas extractor built, but we're just going to show you here about the gas extractors. So this is, I imagine, tier 1, and this would be tier 2. The tier 1 requires 3 superalloy, 2 zeolite, and 1 iridium rod. So what we're going to do is these have to be constructed outside. You can't have them inside. They don't work indoors. You have to have them outside. And they can be on top of these foundation grids, or you can have them on the ground by itself. But the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to place down the tier 1 gas extractor. Okay, so what the gas extractor does, if you look here, it says it collects methane cartridge, but you also get oxygen. And with the new update, you also get the gas nitrogen as well. So there would be 3 things that you get: the oxygen, the methane cartridge, and the nitrogen cartridge. And you only have the 4 slots with these ones. Now, what you also need to build is there is a tier 2 for it. Right here, gas extractor tier 2. And as you can see there, it requires 2 superalloy, 1 circuit board, 2 zeolite, and 1 iridium rod. Almost exactly the same as the first one, except you need a circuit board. Now, for demonstration purposes here, I already have a circuit board. And like I mentioned before, I'll show you how to get one at a later time. But in the meantime, in the beginning, this would work perfectly well for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a gas extractor tier 2. So we're just going to put that one right here, like so. So you open it up, you'll notice that we have 8 slots inside here. So it's much bigger, which is good. But then this part here, it's kind of like the ore extractor tier 3s. We can program it to collect only 1 item. So right now we have it set for nothing. It's collecting nothing. It's just sitting there. But you can change. You can have it collect methane cartridge. You can have it collect the nitrogen cartridge. and you can have it collect the oxygen capsule. So we'll set this one to methane cartridge, and it will only collect methane cartridges, and that's all. So if you want to get everything, you would have to build 3 of these. So we're just going to pop another one down here, and then a third one. And we're just going to put it right there for now. There we go. So the first one is collecting methane for us. This one, see, it's nothing. I'm going to set it to nitrogen. And this last one, I'm going to set it to oxygen. So now we have 3. Now what that does, it's better because with this one, oh, look at that. We got a methane cartridge. Excellent. It's a random what you get here. Sometimes you get methane, sometimes you get the nitrogen, sometimes you get the oxygen. You don't really know what you're going to get. You could have like 4 methanes and nothing else. But with these ones, you will specifically get methane and only methane. This one, you will get nitrogen and only nitrogen. And this one, of course, oxygen and only oxygen. Now, you might be thinking, we don't need oxygen because we have the breathable atmosphere now. Which is true, but some things still require oxygen to build in the update as well as previous to the update. So it's usually a pretty good idea to still collect some oxygen. Still have some oxygen lying around. So those are the 3 gas extractors that we have now in the game. So you should probably make sure that you have this one going, and if try to get the circuit boards as quickly as possible. Now, what you do, and I'll just mention this briefly right now, is the circuit boards you can find in the Rex. You deconstruct the little computer servers and all the Rex. So all the Rex now have them. And like I said, another video, we're going to show you those. Another thing that has happened with this update, it has to do a lot with the water. Okay, get a drink first. So before, when you reach breathable atmosphere, everywhere you go you can breathe. Because you see in the bottom left-hand corner, I can breathe. That really, the oxygen doesn't go down anymore. But underwater, you cannot breathe underwater anymore. Before, you used to be able to breathe underwater. You cannot breathe underwater anymore. You're no longer Aquaman. You're a normal human being again. Now, as you can see in the bottom, my oxygen is starting to go down like before. So it's still a good idea to keep your oxygen tanks and your air filter, because your air filter will lower your oxygen consumption in the oxygen tanks. So you still have to keep those, because if you take those off, you'll go back to where it was at the beginning of the game, where you lose the oxygen very quickly. Your oxygen level goes down. So that's something to keep in mind. So if you're running around underwater, you will start to use up oxygen, deplete your oxygen level. So that is something else that's in the game. We also have other things that are in the game now. We have the fishes. And as you can see here, I have my terraformation stage. I'm at the fish level. So I have unlocked all the fish here now. And so this is the next step. What I'm going to do is have other videos coming along that will show what we need to do and all the greats and updates and the changes that are happening. I'll have one about the fish as well, which is kind of cool how that kind of works. It's quite similar to the butterflies. So that's good. That gives us our animal thing. Because in fact, actually, if we go in here, I think it's this part. Yeah, here we go. You go into biomass, we now have animals. As you can see, I have the animals here. And you can unlock some things here. Some of the new things that we also have. And let me just scroll along to get these close to the end. So some of the things we added on here is we can do fish. There's an aquariums, gas extractor tier 2, and then you can also later on make lerma seed, which is really good because lerma is pretty rare and you need it for a lot of things, as well as fish farms and unlock blueprints for some eggs and whatnot. Okay. Also, I just remembered, if you have some blue chips left over, hopefully you still have blue chips left over, you get 3 new things for the blue chips. You'd get a couple rockets, as well as you get the blueprint for the deconstructor tier 2. All right, so that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.
If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Think about clicking subscribe. It will help the channel a lot, and it's free. Smash the notification bell icon to be notified when new videos are uploaded. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye for now.